Hey guys, this is Lala Legacy and welcome back to another episode of the second reproduction. So, let's jump right back in. I think Gardis said something about a bird last time too, roughly around now. I'm sure it was the same kind of code word, but he never told me anything about it. And I'm sure the reason why he wouldn't tell me was because it involved Almanen. Though, I'd be better off looking into it myself than asking Gardis, knowing him. I see. Lady Chris, are you awake? Can I come in? The energetic voice and nimble footsteps. An energetic voice and nimble footsteps. I turned towards the door, a smile on my face. Good morning, Jada. You seem lively today. Yeah, and I picked some fruit at Famo for you, Lady Chris. Oh, whoops, is a little boy. Whoops. The boy named Jada looked at me with sparkling eyes. He was only 10 years old, and as a half-demon, he was essentially still in his infancy. He was Mareena's son, and he'd inherited her captivating appearance. His eyes were a reddish brown, and his hair glittered in the sunlight streaming in from the window. Hold on a moment, Jada. You can't just walk into His Majesty's room like that. It's fine. Chris is happy to see him too. Gardis had stopped Jin in his tracks. Delighted that he wasn't about to be scolded, Jada ran up to Gardis and let the Demon Lord lift him up onto his lap. Jada seemed to really enjoy being hugged. Meanwhile, Jin had a sulky look on his face. Well, I couldn't blame him. Normally, people who barged into the king's bedroom without permission got punished, but Jada was an exception. Gardis had decided to adopt Jada as his own child, undoubtedly to make my last promise to Mareena a reality. Lady Chris, I found a rare frog near the lake up the hill. Come and have a look. Oh, really? Then we should go see it before it gets too dark. Yeah! Honestly, I'm relieved he's so energetic. Jada's smile gave me salvation. I hadn't seen a smile that bright since his mother died. He's a strong boy. He must be going through a lot right now, but he doesn't show it. He would come and see me every day, eager to play, to the point where I started to wonder if he was the one taking care of me. It seemed he'd found out from the servants that he wasn't the only one only one morning for his mother. A rare frog, you say? Then I'll join you once I finish. Gardis said that as we stepped out of the room together. He then let out a deep sigh and released my hand with a reluctant expression. We were going in different directions. Your Majesty, if you want to see it too, it'd be better to go while it's still light. In other words, I'll be talking to you for a very long time, so go now or lose out. Jada, you don't have to make it sound so depressing. We'll see you later then, Gardis. Indeed. Be careful. You too. I wanted all three of us to go together, but I knew I shouldn't bother Gardis if he had important matters to deal with. Jin's smile was kinda scary too. So I gripped Jada's hand and headed for the stairs that led outside. Is something the matter? No, I just sensed something odd. Gardis tilted his head, watching his lover's back as she disappeared down the stairs with Jada. Something odd? Another demon. And then, I tried to chase it, but it jumped on me instead! Wow, what a courageous little My foot suddenly stepped onto thin air. I gasped, crying out and losing my balance. Had I lost focus while listening to Jada's story? My stomach lurched. Lady Chris! I quickly let go of Jada's hand, afraid that he'd fall as well. I felt my body fly through the air, giving me this odd floating sensation. And as I braced myself for the impact... Christina! Gardis! Why are you here? What welcomed me wasn't pain. but a soft, familiar warmth. Gardis held my body in his gentle arms, carrying me down the stairs and into the corridor before letting me down. The child warned me. Jada warned you? No, not Jada. Huh? Our child, right here. What do you mean, right? I paused, my face blank. Gardis was pointing at my stomach. You're kidding me! You're pregnant, Christina. We're going to become the mother of this vast demon, or you're going to become the mother of this vast demon kingdom. Gardis hugged me, his voice trembling with happiness. I'd never seen him so emotional before. Meanwhile, my head was completely blank and I couldn't think of anything to say. As I stood there bewildered, happiness gradually rose through my chest and exploded, sending my senses reeling. Wait, so I'll be able to hold your child in my arms? That was my final wish before I went back in time. Yes, without a doubt, you're pregnant with our child. Gardis! Oh, so it was the child I sensed. You sensed? Yes, I sensed another strong source of magical power from someone other than His Majesty. I thought it was just a leftover from all your coupling. But now that you've mentioned it, yes, it shouldn't come as a surprise. Is now really a good time for sarcasm? Anyway, this is something worth celebrating, that's for sure, if His Majesty and Lady Christina have a child together. Did you say a child? Lizette, this is... You're pregnant, Princess. Yes, it looks like it. Will you give me your blessing? Oh no, he's hurt! Lizette's expression clouded over for an instant, but before I could think of a reason why, it quickly returned to his usual cheery smile. Of course, your happiness is my happiness, Princess. I, the Knight of Lizette, vow to protect the princess and her child with my life. Thank you, Lizette. I wanted your blessing more than anyone else's. Thank you. Me too, I'll protect Lady Christina and the baby. What dependable knights I have. If it's His Majesty's and Lady Christina's child, I'm sure it'll be adorable no matter what the gender. It's a princess. You can tell this early? I can feel it. She'll become a beauty just like you. She won't be a beauty if she looks like me. A beauty just like the princess. I'll tell you now, she's not marrying you. I didn't even say that. Your face said otherwise. I had no such thoughts. Then who will you let her marry? Nobody. Oh dear me, talk about planning ahead. Since she'll be such a pitiful princess, I guess I'll marry her. You're the last person I want her to marry. Why? I'd cherish her dearly. You mean you tie her up dearly? How rude! Even if I did, it'd only be every now and then. I never knew Jin was into that kind of thing. Ooh, I want to marry her too. I'd forget about it, Jada. You need a certain level of social status to marry His Majesty's daughter, so I'd be the best candidate, of course. Jada is a better candidate than you. In that case, I, one of Almanon's best knights, am suitable as well. You there, be more modest. So many suitors before she's even born. What a blessed child. I thought I said I wouldn't let anyone marry her. Oh, right, that reminds me. Because of your baby, your schedule's changed. You're always so abrupt with these things. Well, of course, your body needs the utmost care, so you need to be more careful. From now on, I'll be by your side at all times, including today. You make it sound like I have a disease. If you were anyone else, I wouldn't be so concerned. But you like running into things head first. How can I not worry? Whoopsie. I agree on that. Yeah. He's right. Well, why do you only all agree with each other at times like this? Looks like there's no choice. We'll decide by majority vote. If anyone has any objections to this, raise your hand. I object! And that closes the poll. Christina, you'll be spending the rest of the day in the castle. You all betrayed me! Such lovely weather we're having today. Here, have a famo fruit, Uncle Lizette. Oh, thank you. This isn't fair! Shall we go, Christina? Hey, wait! Don't just pick me up like that. Are you listening to me, Gardis? Gardis! Lizette, could you accompany Jada to the lake? Of course. Gardis, you idiot! You moron! Why won't you listen to me? The bird's twittering happily today, Jin. Yes, she is. You'd better watch out later! And Gardis took me along with him, completely ignoring my cries. Maybe she should use the safe word octopus. They arrived at the lake a few minutes past noon. As he watched Jada happily run up the slope, Lizette murmured something to himself. Children have it so nice. They can even go in the princess's bedroom. After saying that, Jada suddenly disappeared out of sight. He could still hear the boy's voice nearby, though. Feeling nervous, Lizette quickened his pace. Hey, look! There's that frog I was talking about! I can hear you. Don't worry. You don't have to shout. Hurry up or it'll run away! Ah! Jada? The boy's voice cut off. Lizette broke into a run, fearing the worst as he dashed to the top of the hill. Jada! Uncle Lizette! What are you... Lizette gasped, shaken by this sudden development. Jada was in the clutches of a large human. Let the boy go. Why? He's a I said let him go. Oh, my apologies. Aren't you Princess Christina's... How do you... But before he could ask, the one and only possibility hit him. You're from Almanen, aren't you? Pardon my rudeness, good sir. I'm Wells from the Army's 3rd Division. I was sent by Our Majesty to rescue you. Rescue me? Well, I'm rather surprised myself. Oh, no, that is to say, just as one would expect from the princess's best knight, I never thought you'd be able to escape on your own. Rescuing me isn't your only mission, is it? Indeed. The Alliance Army have started the invasion at last, and my other job is to gather information from Death Ride in preparation. I see. Sir Lizette? Good work. It must have been tough getting here, right? Now let go of that insignificant child and have a rest. But the Alliance Army will kill him later. Now how about you hurry along and show me where your comrades are? Ah, yes, sir! So, where are the others? They're currently offshore, south of Glades. I'm sorry, this is the only place left for me. Uncle Lizette! Jada, are you alright? Yeah. I see. Good. What are you gonna do with him? His Majesty will decide, along with what to do next. Come on, let's go back to the castle. I see. So Almanen's main army is... According to this man, yes. The Almanen army is currently at sea to the south. They've already sent a scout, so I doubt it'll be long before they make landfall. Princess Christina, don't tell me you've... So it's finally happening again. The castle walls reduced to rubble, the crimson sky, Lizette's still face, and that kiss with the scent of blood. Those images flashed through my mind, one by one, each making my heart quicken. But this time, I'll protect everyone. I have to! Wake up, Lady Christina. You're being deceived! Well, you heard him. Lizette, take Wells to the orphanage for a while. He needs to play with the children. So you're going to feed me to the demon children, huh? No way, you don't look tasty at all. Oh, except that bit around your tummy, that looks delicious. Hee! Now, Jada, don't make fun of our guest. All right. I'll leave him to you, Lizette. Understood. Are you sure about this? Judging from what Lizette said, the man could have killed Jada straight away if he wanted to, but he didn't. Even though he was faced with one of those bloodthirsty demons he'd heard about, he still couldn't bring himself to kill the child. He's just like me. So you think he can change, huh? That's so like you. We have to do things like this if we want a better future for both races. Anyway, leaving that aside, Gardis, what are you going to do? Please wait a moment. Let me explain a few things first. I sent some of my subordinates to the south under His Majesty's orders earlier. And it seems the Alliance army only consists of a few kingdoms. So the Kingdom of Roland didn't join? And I just received report that the kingdoms of Roland and Gerard will be sending reinforcements to us. What? Reinforcements? Yes, reinforcements. Both kings say in their report their hearts were shaken by a beautiful silver-haired woman. Huh, silver, eh? Ooh. Chris? Yes? Why won't you look at me? I just don't feel like it. Chris? Do you know what I'm going to say? I'm sorry, but... No buts. If you hadn't done that, you could have returned to your kingdom in the worst case scenario. But now, I doubt Queen Hilaris will let you get away with this. And that's exactly what I wanted. My life is your life, and I'd rather die alongside you than forever live a life afterwards. Chris, that isn't just your body anymore. So I don't get a say in this? Both of you, I must ask you to calm down now, or now is not the time for arguments. What about the north? There were suspicious movements around the north a few days ago, but now the army appears to have be concentrated around the south. Just as I thought, they probably wanted to distract us with an attack from the south, then have the Queen's main troops ambush us from the north with the Roland army. But now that the Kingdom of Roland's rejected their invitation, the other kingdoms probably got cold feet and refused to deploy their troops. A huge miscalculation on the Queen's part. I never would have expected the Kingdom of Roland to refuse. Isn't Chris's sister married to the king? I wonder what sorcery the silver-haired maiden used to convince the king. Don't you want to know? Save your sarcasm for later. Anyway, will you go to the southern shore too, Gardis? I suppose so, but either way, you'll be staying in the castle. Huh? What? Are you seriously telling me to just sit here at a time like this? Of course. You aren't planning on charging the front lines with your body like that, are you? Of course I am! I am a champion! I've been through loads of battles already! Jin, I can't keep calm anymore. You'll have to do your best, Your Majesty. If you can't convince her, no one will. I'll fight alongside you no matter what! I'm not the sort of woman who'll sit here being protected. Besides, I'm sure our child would want to protect her father too. That does sound like the sort of thing your child would say. No, wait, leaving that aside, I can't let you leave the castle in your condition.
It's not like I need your permission or anything.
Chris!
Look, I'm just afraid, okay? I'm terrified you'll come back in a coffin and if I let you go alone, I'm so afraid I can hardly breathe.
Chris.
I'm begging you, Gardis. I don't want to lose you again.
Again?
It's nothing.
I'm really happy you think that way, but you have to understand, there's no way I could take you with me.
Fine.
Good, I'm glad you understand. Don't worry, I'll win without breaking a sweat, then bring back a mountain of souvenirs from Roland and Gerard.
I'll look forward to it.
My beloved queen, I'll claim victory for the sake of you and our child, and for our future.
Gardis! But that is all the time that I have for this episode, guys. So, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, by subscribing, you're becoming part of a legacy. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!